But there's not going to be anything in here I care about. So, back up we go. Not a good basement for us. Already seen the basement. Let's check the bathroom, and we're out of here. I don't need a tray of pen. So, done. We are not finding any of the stuff I actually need. Barrel runner. Again, nothing in here I care about. Alright, well, those 4 houses are done. Stop running. Get your stamina back. It's important to stop moving and recover your stamina. Right now I'm in pretty dangerous condition. I'm down quite a bit of stamina. So I'm going to stand here. That zombie is following me by scent. When he gets close, I'll move another few steps if he does. Otherwise, I'm just going to stand here. Shady zombies can probably see me, but as soon as they get next to me, I'll be able to start moving away. So, there's a shady zombie. So, we start moving away. At a walking speed, which is faster than shady zombies. Make sure safe mode's back on, and then we wait again. Turn safe mode off. Advance. Turn it back on. Wait. Super, super important. As long as you manage this stamina bar and your run walk, you can move effectively at night through the craziest congested city areas. So, with some practice. Now my vision's cut down by a space, so it's a little more dangerous. The snow has dropped my vision to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces instead of 5. So, I've got to be a little more cautious. Safe mode back on again. Yeah, the shocker zombies down the road are going to keep triggering my safe mode. Let's try to make... hey there, Mr. Brute. So, they're having a car demolition party up there. This Brute's close enough to have smelled me. I was aiming to get into this building, but... yeah, I should be able to manage it. The Brute's gonna... oops. Catch up to me fairly quickly with the scent smell. Don't care. Don't care. No, not checking dressers. Clothing's not really what I'm after. Don't need that. So, I know in the back of my head that I've got a shady zombie kind of following me, so I'm trying to pick my path through this house to get to the rooms that I want to get to before he catches me like that. Alright, metal tongs. There's one of the metalworking items that I needed. Ooh, pickled veggies. 7 enjoyability, only 2 portions. Where are we at? We're at 19 out of 28. I'm gonna pass that up. While he tries to bash his way through there. I'm gonna call this house done. Whoops. There's gonna be a shade zombie coming at me right from that window. Back off again. We'll go out the other window. This is the house with the pond right up front. Yep, there's the pond. Leg guards? Leg guards. Yeah, leg guards are good. Actually, what's my encumbrance? 23 and 18? Those are the holsters. How much is that dropping me? +3 run, -0.6 dodge. We'll keep it. Yeah, this house. Rotten sandwiches. I hate this room, this house with the stupid front room with nothing in it. Alright, so we need to work our way back into this room and around this guy. So I'm just kind of doing this little S-curve through all these buildings, just trying to maintain certain passive movement, lines of sight. And you can do a lot of movement. Alright, that's probably all the solder I'm going to need for this entire run at this point. And a book is that? AAA. I don't care about AAA. Ah, I got dazed! No! Damn Screecher. Don't underestimate these Screecher zombies. He hit me with a daze scream. So if you look at my stats now, I'm at 6 dex and 4 perception, and I got the little daze indicator on me. It's pretty serious. You take a speed loss just flat out, so minus 6%. You take the stat change, and you've got this dazed effect. So minus 2 dex, minus 5 perception, and minus 6 speed. Visibly shaken up, having a hard time focusing, and it's going to last for a little bit. So that in combination with other stuff can mess you up pretty fast. I didn't quite get this house done. I need to go to the south part of the house. We've got in the bathroom. Kitchen's the only thing really left. So I'm going to work my way out one of these windows. Or maybe the bathroom window. Let's see. Let's put this door between us. I'm going to wait right here at this window until either the daze goes away or something shows up on me. We'll turn safe mode on, and I'm going to just hold down the pass turn key. Alright, so daze is now cleared up. It is 3:30. Ah, crap. We're not going to get nearly as much done as I was hoping. We still haven't found hardly anything I would consider critical. Man, this is rough. Not finding anywhere near the number of basements that I thought I would either. Another wreck basement. Not useful. Yeah, none of these front room bookcase hallways, so done and done. 8:30. I got 2 hours before the sun comes up, and it's probably going to take me at least an hour to retreat back out of here. So I got to pick a final place to try to head to, and I can't go due north. I got to stay away from the Columbia label there, because if you're not aware, the way Wanderspawns work, if you play with them, is when the horde indicators move, it's a 50-50 roll. They get the indicator, or the timer goes off for them to move, they roll a dice, and 50% chance they'll move directly towards the nameplate indicator for the city that they're in, and then 50% chance they move in a random direction. So the tendency is as time goes by, you get larger and larger hordes of zombies all clustered up on the nameplate, because there's a 50% chance they'll move that direction. Plus whatever percent chance of the other 50% that moves that direction on accident. So that's why there's always tons and tons of zombies near the nameplates. I got no good place to loot on my way back out this way. I go across the street. I can do a house. Public garden is useless. Oh, the airdrop crates. Ooh, yes. Alright, so we're going to go house, airdrop crates, and then try to work our way back north. That is our plan. We'll see how many shady zombies I attract crossing the open street here. So this is the kind of thing you have to think about. The reason I'm S-curving my way through here is because by going from house and then through a back alley to a house and then a side window to a house and then a back alley, side window, and so on, I'm minimizing my exposure on these long streets. Shady zombies obviously can see at night like it's day, so when I cross a street, I'm exposing myself to all the shady zombies that can see me because of the line of sight out on this open area. So that's why I like to get into these tight little groups here. And then do these little S-curves or plan my route so I go up and across and then back this way and all that kind of stuff. A lot of that's going on in the back of my head. I don't talk about it sometimes while I'm actually doing it. But that's the kind of stuff that helps you stay alive. And isn't obvious from when I'm just moving and not really talking about what I'm doing. Library. Oh, there we go! Clothing designer's portfolio. Is that the... I can't remember. Is that the high level one? Please tell me that's the high level one. A skilled tailor could learn a lot. I think that's the one that'll push me up above on tailoring. So that's a really, really good find right there. That is one of the things I was hoping for. So yay there. Is that rotten? Not rotten. Not rotten. Alright, take the salad. Good for me. Take the curry powder. Don't care about the rest. Not likely to be anything in this room I care about. Alright, so we're going to go the east. Stop running, and once again, carefully manage my stamina. I'm going to stand here until my stamina maxes out again. By far, the number one thing I tell new players and I recommend is learn how to manage your stamina. If you can do that, you can survive way, way easier. Your survival time is going to go up tremendously if you just get a good handle on stamina management, run-walk control, and being able to maneuver effectively. By far, that's your best defense, is being able to move. Alright, now there's one of these stupid front hallway bookcase rooms. I hate those stupid things. Nothing, and then it'll be just one big bedroom. Yeah, at least we got a basement. Firefighter zombie. What much to think about that? Yet another pot basement. Firefighter. Potential Halligan bar. I've already got the gas mask. Turnout gear, but it's filthy, and I don't have a lot of space to be carrying around filthy turnout gear. What's an airdrop crate all about? You'll see. It's one of the random sites you can find when you're moving around the game world, kind of like the various body sites that turn up. Just a randomized location where a plane flew over and airdropped in wooden crates, and when you go pop them open, they're basically military resupply airdrops. So they've got a chance for military weapons, clothes. So knowing my luck, it's going to be 5 crates full of MREs. But it's almost always going to be military gear of some kind. Sometimes it's awesome stuff, sometimes it's totally useless stuff. But it's all in the category of things that would help military troops. I'm just debating whether I want to try to kill this firefighter. Full crowbar or Halligan bar would be okay. Sledgehammer, a little less so. The turnout gear, like I said, my main concern is I've only got 5 liters of space left, and I've got 5 airdrop crates I'm about to try to get to. While the turnout gear is what I need, that's what I can chop up for the Kevlar that I need to get my gear put together. I'd have to... I just don't know. Plus, I can't afford to take much damage. I'd have to get the gun out. And with Z levels on, it's going to attract a lot of attention to the area. I'm going to have to say no. It's going to be too dangerous. So we're going to... Much as it pains me to leave a firefighter, we're going to leave him alone. Alright, back outside, and now I'm on an intersection, which is even worse. So long sight lines for shady zombies to spot me and start coming at me. All the crates are sitting right here. Hopefully I can find them in the dark. If I have to, I'll flip the flashlight on. But ideally I can get to them before the shadies start swarming me. There's the first one. Alright. Comes the magic lottery. What are we going to get? Not that key. Smoke bombs. Smoke bombs. 2 pounds, 0.25 volume each. I'm well under the weight limit, so that's not an issue. I'm never going to use them. They can be useful to block line of sight for turrets, for example. I don't remember where these things were located. I thought all 5 of them were real close to each other. Where did you go, crates? There were 5 of you here. There's another one. MRE and some beans. That's what I said my luck was going to be, was a bunch of damn MREs. Alright, other crates. God dang it. Oh, sometimes it hurts to be wrong. Or it hurts to be right, I mean. Good old shady grab. Run mode, failed to break it. I got 2 more crates I need to find. He's beating on one. Oh, yep, here they come. They're starting to surround me. And I'm walking back in the direction they would have come from, which is the thing you don't want to do. I got a lot of practice at this, so... Oh, there's the other crate. Alright, so these are the last 2 crates I need to worry about. God damn it. So annoying, knowing these things can happen and having it happen. Oh, I swear. Sometimes. Sometimes. Let's, what don't I need? I need to dump something. I'm gonna dump the smoke bombs. I'm never gonna use those things. Just cannot believe exactly what I said was gonna happen. Crates full of MREs. Which, I mean, it's good food, don't get me wrong. MREs can be valuable. Just not even remotely what I was hoping to find in those things. Ugh. Alright, so, done. Now we just have to head straight north up the road here. Hope we don't get ambushed by anything nasty. We've got a fair amount of it. Whoa! Good job, Spitter. Good job. You missed me. You can't see it, but this whole area here is full of... Well, you might be able to see it. That's the spit pool that he just spit out. He just barely missed me. I got lucky there. You know, let's take a look at what kind of zombies are nearby. Just the spitter, so I just happen to walk right into the spitter. Alright. Cool. We'll walk away from him. We're going to put a vehicle between us and him for him to get hung up on or lose my trail on. That's the other thing you kind of learn when you're maneuvering around in the town, is to don't move in a straight line. I mean, the spitter was down there. He's following my scent trail. He'll get hung up on these vehicles if I keep kind of maneuvering close to them. So keep your eye out ahead of yourself and always be thinking where you're going to find cover. So if I run into something nasty, I need to know where I'm going to go to find safety. A Hulk or something really, really nasty shows up. This is it's not too dangerous, actually. I've got houses I can duck into to the right, so we're gonna walk along the right side of the street where I can quickly dump into a house if I get into a problem. Finding a working vehicle like a drive back would be the best solution. I think I looked at this one earlier. This is the one that had the engine that was bad. Yeah, bad fuel pump. I need a replacement for my cop car, though. That thing's a miracle that thing's still moving. Maybe. Gas, battery, broken security system, no faulty parts. So yeah, this might actually be drivable. Engine's in good shape. Compartment is. Alternator, the red alternator is going to be a little rough trying to charge that battery up, but might be enough. Alright, we're going to hop in this and see if we can drive this back to base. Yep, started right up. Headlights. Take the quick route back. Whoops, was that a technician? No, alright. Let's say, if I get my kukri... No, don't drop the kukri. I can't put it away. Alright, let's do this. Let's drop the kukri into the seat next to me. Prevent it from getting yanked out of my hands. Should be siphoning gas while I'm driving by all these things, but... we're just gonna get this vehicle back to base. That'll give us another batch of spare parts, a different vehicle I can drive around in that's in better shape. Siphon gas out of a cop car into this one. Alright, let's turn the lights off before we actually make the turn into the base here. Oh, got clear again, so I got a long night vision range now. Let's park. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, one broken window. I think we can repair that without a hacksaw. We're hoping so. And then it started snowing again. So much for the clear skies. Oh, this place is looking rough. Looking rough. But there you go. So we made it back by 5 a.m. I think I would have made it before the sun came up, even without the car, but it would have been a little close. We still had quite a ways to go. So, there you go. Successful walking night raid into town. Past a school, through a superstore. Past spitting zombies, shockers, all the good stuff. Fairly easy to do. Fairly safe. With some practice and some knowledge and carefully managing your stamina. I'm really annoyed about the MREs though. That kind of torques me. I think I need some cake. I need some of that frozen cake. Oh yeah, I want to find out if this portfolio is what I hope it is. So, we came back with some okay stuff, but not what I was hoping for. None of the tools that I needed. Batteries, some solder, power converters, and that. Hopefully, that book gives me what I need. So, please tell me. Yes, tailoring to 8. So it was the high one. So that's good. That's very good. So now, when I finish reading this book, it will put us above the levels I need for both light and standard survivor gear, without much chance of failing. That's a huge thing. So yay, we basically now have the opportunity to max out another one of the skills. And the tongs, another okay find. Takes one thing off my list that we need for metalworking. Alright, doesn't say we're tired yet. I've completely forgotten where we're at on our day-night cycle. God damn it. This menu! I just used an adrenaline for no reason whatsoever. I was trying to arrow down to take some pineapple tea, and I don't know how it managed to move up a space, but yeah. So we just accidentally took a syringe of adrenaline. That's a really, really important get out of jail free. So I'm kind of pissed off about that too. Ugh. I've had a lot of really annoying things happen in this particular session. We're gonna have an adrenaline crash. It's gonna make us tired. Hopefully, maybe we'll at least get to go to sleep a little early. Let's see. I think we're gonna have to wait for our wake-up call before these guys will teach me anything. Oh, no, they're ready again. Cool. So, what are we working on now? Think about this. So, for you, I know I can get unarmed from somebody else. I can't remember now. I don't want to duplicate or waste time by picking stuff one guy's got low and another guy's got a high of the same skill. I say never mind, do I still get to try again? I do. Cool. Alright, so you are the one that has 5 at the most. And got it. Don't often use shotguns. Piercing to 4. Alright. Shotguns to 5, piercing to 4 is about all this guy's got. So teach me beat up my arm. Now we're down to 9%. She's just waffling all over the place. Alright, you... working on marksmanship. And Leonid. Leonid is the other one that's pretty useless. Any survival. Alright, everybody. Back to guard duty. So we're in the adrenaline crash, but it didn't make us tired yet. Alright. At 5 a.m. Read our tailoring. Slow book. Gonna take us probably 2 or 3 days just to read the tailoring books. Maybe I'll get a level before we run out of sunlight. Ah, there's 7. Now we are tired, and I'm gonna have to go on another pine nut run here. Maybe we'll get to chat with these guys again when we wake up. How's our bandaging? Yeah, bandaging's pretty bad right now. Bandage that, and I'm not going to bandage anything else, I don't think. Well, don't do it. As we found out last time I spent a lot of time here, if I don't do it, it's not actually going to heal. The heal rate is so low. So let's do it. Let's just keep smashing bandages on every damn body part. And we've got some backup disinfectant now too, so we'll do that one. Alright. Love playing with this trait. No healing for you. Man, that's rough. So if you're not familiar and you just joined in somewhere recently when I haven't been talking about this, Imperceptive Healer. One of my favorite traits. I've grown about it, but I take it because it's fun. Basically, Imperceptive Healer makes it so you only recover 10% of the usual healing that you would get when you're sleeping. So you gotta seriously, you gotta take any damage you take extremely seriously. You cannot just take damage and then sleep and magically you go from 2 bars to full in every single body part. So, as you just saw, full night's sleep and we barely budged most of these bars, even with super high level first aid and bandages applied to everything. So, didn't expect to find me still online. Well, we're 7 hours 14 minutes in, so I usually try to go 8 hours. We'll see if we do it this tonight. I'm getting a little fuzzy. Okay, back upstairs, 12:30, and fortunately we slept a little longer than I was hoping. I should have probably set an alarm. We burned up some of the nighttime. I wanted to do another night raid, but several hours are already gone. And we're having to move farther and farther away to get to new things to raid. I don't know. I'm not. This is getting rough. I don't know what I'm going to do without all the stuff I need. Still haven't found a fire truck. Still haven't found a tool with metal cutting 1, metal sawing. Probably best if we just hang out for another day and finish reading that book and healing. Really need to get back on top of that. And well, I'm gonna have to go out and get some more pine trees, or pine needles and pine cones pretty quick too. So, towards that end, let's see. I also don't have... I've got an atomic nightlight. I could grab that and go downstairs and read, but it does it by the dim light. Do I want to attract zombies at night again? Could put the brazier downstairs. 2, 3 2x4s. Let's do that. Let's take the brazier down. And we'll get some 2x4s downstairs. Alright. Oh, my grapes went rotten already. Where's my cake? Give me the salad and give me the cake. We've been eating pretty good. Our health stats should be pretty strong still. Cake, 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 salad. Alright. 44 minutes per chapter. Ouch. No wonder it's taken a ton of time. What's the frame and seat? It is a frame and a seat. That's all it is. Just a frame and a seat I happened to bring back when I was grabbing some heating elements from houses nearby. There was a wreck on the way back and I just grabbed a frame because I knew I would need one. And seat because I was going to take them apart for leather before I remembered I don't have a hacksaw. So I can't take seats apart for leather. I can smash them apart while they're still attached to vehicles, but that only gets me a couple of pieces of leather if I'm lucky. And it takes way too long and makes too much noise and burns your stamina. So not optimal. I'm going to need other ways to deal with that. So no special contraption. So we got tailoring 8. Yay! May go up on its own a little bit if we craft some survivor gear and such, but it's not likely to go higher than that. So we're done with that book. Daylights. Not tired quite yet. Whoops. Hey there, tough zombie. Oops. My kukri's in the vehicle, in the driver's or the passenger seat. Now we play run the zombie over with the tank again. Come on, tough zombie. Whoops. Oh, I screwed that up. Am I going to have enough time to step back and close the door, or is he going to get in with me? Alright, just enough time. What you bring me? Nothing useful. Come here, Kukri. I forgot all about you. Alright. I think I was coming to get some pine needle tea. And some pine nuts. I need to brew up some more tea. And I moved the brazier downstairs. I'm getting more and more tempted to just move all my crap downstairs. We'll see. Oh, how do we... Oh, heavy survivor helmet we can do without any Kevlar. That's interesting. I'll put one of those together. We're now a level above even the heavy survivor gear. So I can make a heavy survivor helmet. Since head encumbrance has no in-game effect, it's okay that it's a heavy version. 30 encumbrance won't do anything, but it gives me 24 bash, 30 cut protection. So, I don't see a reason why not to make one. I'm gonna use my army helmet, my liner. Oh, I see. Instead of Kevlar plates, we're able to use the army helmet. Got it. Plastic, scrap, plenty of duct tape. Everything else we got no problem, so... Yeah, here we go. Let's use just rags and scrap and bike helmet. We better not fail. Alright, so we have a heavy survivor helmet. So, what's... Did I use what I was wearing? I think I used what I was wearing. Yep. Alright, so... Let's dump the balaclava temporarily as well. Throw on the heavy survivor helmet. There we go. Now we got some protection for our noggin at least. If I can just get the suit built. Just cannot believe. We can do the thermal electric suit. Biosilicified chitin armor. That's what I need. I need to just go chop up some, or go run over some more of those ants. You're still streaming? How? Well, I stream for 8 hours. That's my own normal schedule. 4 p.m. Central to midnight. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for Cataclysm. Only 7 hours and 20 minutes so far. So, leather and Kevlar. Leather, my problem is I need hacksaw. And Kevlar, I need to find a fire station or a fire truck. Or a bunch of wandering fireman zombies I can grab their stuff from. Or a whole mess of soldiers. All of which is problematic. God, I wish there was something intermediate I could do with that. There just really isn't. Alright, well, but at least we got the one thing done. Not tired yet. That's more 8. Sure, that's super healthy for me. See you, Zinc. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. I just do not know what I'm going to do. Really, really odd little cul-de-sac my character's kind of roped into at the moment. At the mercy of hacksaw and finding some Kevlar. Real close to hopping in the tank and running up to that other lab, or even the vehicle. Hoping that my computer skill actually gets me into one of the barracks. Oh, no, we're not to that point yet. Not even remotely. I'm still running around in my starter clothes. That heavy survivor helmet's the first thing I've made of any kind of gear. We're still wearing cargo pants and wool socks and light gloves. Using a kukri and getting our ass kicked by even tiny little zombies that nibble away at my hit points constantly. It's only day 22 though. I mean, less time has gone by than I feel it has, considering what's been happening. So yep, spring day 22. And we've hit the top of the skill tree on most of the skills. 2.2 levels of computers if I ever find SICP, and that's pretty much all I care about. Everything else, whatever, whenever. We'll have gotten all the crafting stuff done by long before anything else happens. I just can't believe I haven't found a multi-tool. It's still boggling my mind. They must have adjusted the drop rate on stuff again. That's the only explanation I can think of, because I remember when they first changed the drops for zombies, it was just tons and tons of multi-tools and stuff. Although I guess it's misleading, because so many of these corpses have been corpses with no loot, no items. So it's been somewhat misleading. I remember finding multi-tools constantly previously, and they have at least level 1. I haven't found a repair kit. I haven't found a gunsmith kit. Actually, I think did I get it? No, I didn't get a repair kit this run. Could have been the firefighter one. I don't remember. Alright, so we're out of books to read again. Don't care about the cooking skill. Don't care about the survival skill. We're learning. Did I sleep? Can't remember now. Oh, time to get free skills again. Yeah, it's starting to get a little thin on things I care about. Let's do piercing weapon, I guess. Sure, give it a try. Said no. And more marksmanship, please. And then getting real. Archery, I guess. That's my herd of helpers. Now that I've got them all grouped up in the basement with max lockdown, don't do anything, not allowed to do anything, not allowed to use anything, don't respond to anything controls. No. Survival skill is mostly just chances of successfully harvesting things from bushes and trees, as well as your butchering. When you're butchering animals, you get higher returns on meat and pelts and all that kind of stuff. But I don't care about butchering. I haven't relied on butchering meat for the last half a dozen challenge runs. And I don't really need to go out harvesting much. Just occasionally I run out and grab some pine needles and pine boughs, and that's it. So survival has no real effect for me. Same with cooking. I don't plan on doing mass molten mutagen cooking this run, so there's no reason to have cooking above 6 or so. Am I going to make a nightlight vehicle? Oh, no, wasn't planning on it. I was hoping to do one of my motorcycles this run, because these cities are so huge. I need to be able to maneuver around in them and between them. The motorcycle is by far the easiest thing to do for that. But, in order to do that, I've got to get my damn metalworking going. And in order to do that, I have to get my hacksaw. The hacksaw's hanging me up on both metalworking, vehicle working, and getting my leather for a lot of the clothing I want to do. So lots of problems. Yeah. Yep, just those 2 garages, only 2 I've seen so far. Can't forge a hacksaw without a forge. And guess what you need to make a forge? So, I want to build a forge. Hey, forge. Guess what? I need a hacksaw. Metal sawing of 1. Alright, so I want a hacksaw. Hey, hacksaw, what does it take to make? Oh, look, it takes a forge. So, yeah. I really don't want to go down the charcoal line. Really trying to avoid that. Even the charcoal forge takes metal sawing. So, there you go. Telling me to just forge a hacksaw is not useful information. Yeah, the firearm and gunsmith kits have them, but I haven't run into any. There's almost no gun stores anywhere as well. I've got it's just the map's really weird. There's a gun store buried deep there. That's the only gun store I see anywhere in this arc. I can't get vehicles outside of this arc other than going north to another new city. There's only the 2 garages, one of which I've already covered, and the other garage is right up against both an acid anthill and there's fungal in this whole area. So I've got acid and fungal over here. Can't get my vehicles. Well, I can get smaller vehicles out into this area, but it doesn't really do me any good. I think one of the 2 or 3 things that annoyed me the most about this evening is what I found right here. 2 giant helicopters, both full of soldiers, scientists, and bio-operators, right on top of each other. And I couldn't do it. Couldn't do anything with it. So they've all scattered by now. That was so heartbreaking. That's such a huge opportunity. I never found where the fungal was coming from. We started seeing fungal, I can't remember where, right around here I think. There's acid, and we were starting to see the fungal mixed in with the acid ants. But we never did see where the fungal's coming from. It's somewhere still hidden. So, nah, you can't burn down the whole place. Not gonna happen. I think what I'm going to have to do is probably call it right here. Too many irritating things have happened tonight. I'm a little bit salty about what's happened a few times. We've had some salt in poured on some wounds this evening with the Wanderspawn activity and a few other things that have been happening. So I'm going to have to regroup, think a little harder about just how I'm going to deal with this situation. Like I said, I've said a few times, I've got a cart and a horse problem. Where the things I need to make the things I want, I gotta have the things I want to make the things I need. So it's just an odd little circumstance that has occurred. Maybe I'll, like I said, go load up the tank and go hit that other lab. See if that changes anything up. The chance I'll find tools there. Otherwise, it's just keep hitting houses. That's really my only option. I don't have access to much else. So yeah, so we'll see. I'm going to call it quits right here, though. I don't want to start any other big projects. 7 hours and 35 minutes into it, so... As always, thanks everybody for watching. Really appreciate it. And I'll be back on Monday to continue this particular run. Got some other plans on this weekend, so keep an eye out. I'll keep everybody up to date on my Discord channel. If you are new to my content, make sure you check out my YouTube channel as well. I port all my stuff over to YouTube, and I've got a lot of tutorial content for newer players over there. So if you're not familiar with the game, or you just started following it, make sure you check that out. And if you have any questions, feel free to answer there via comments or on my Discord, and I'll be happy to help out. So, thanks again for watching. I appreciate all the support, subs, tips, all that good stuff, and I will catch you later.